it's going to be coming up from the south. So we should see warmer weather across all parts of the country. In fact, it will be particularly warm by the end of the week. We're looking at temperatures there, say as high as 18 degrees. At the moment, we've got a weather front just brushing the north of the country. It is going to keep Scotland and Northern Ireland cloudier for the rest of the afternoon. A little bit of rain and drizzle here and there, some mist along those western coasts too. But otherwise, although there'll be a fair amount of cloud floating around, some places will enjoy a reasonable amount of sunshine and temperatures as a result up to 13 degrees. So if you're off to the Gateshead Flower Show this afternoon, it shouldn't be too bad there, maybe a bit on the cloudy side, and the same is true of tomorrow. Incidentally, of course, spring is with us now. We're beginning to see some high pollen indices. These are tree pollen, but it is noticeable, at least in the southeast. Now, I know it's a busy afternoon for gardeners and growers, farmers too, but if you manage to slip inside, for the golf, I think they're going to have some heavy rain and thunder, but at least the cricket should be set fair for the next 3 days. This country in northern and western areas keeping the cloud this evening and tonight, further outbreaks of rain too. But I think for England and Wales, just as happened this morning, there could well be some breaks in that cloud again, and if you get them, there'll be a touch of ground frost, especially I think in the southeast. Temperatures holding up though in most parts of the country. High pressure with us tomorrow, but more fronts coming into the northwest, bringing some further outbreaks of rain and keeping it quite cloudy too. Some spots along the western coast, but otherwise for England and Wales, probably a brighter day than today. Nothing more than the odd light shower, a fair amount of sunshine, and as a result, a little bit warmer too. Could well see 15 degrees here in London, for instance. A similar look to the weather chart on Tuesday, which again means for Scotland and Northern Ireland, maybe the Lake District, a good deal of cloud, quite breezy too, with further outbreaks of rain. But again, for most of England and Wales, the odd light shower, but generally speaking, it should be dry and bright and a little bit warmer. Sign of trouble, though, for a while around the middle of the week. That area of low pressure brewing up, taking some wet and windy weather right across Scotland and Northern Ireland. But England and Wales will stay in the clear, I think, and stay warm and bright and keep the sunshine going. On to Thursday, that weather front then grinding to a halt, still affecting these western parts of the country. Gales for a time, I think, around western Scotland, even severe gales, but those two will ease down. And again, it's Scotland and Northern Ireland where you'll have the cloudy, the breezy weather with those outbreaks of rain. We'll see the temperatures continuing to rise a little bit and some brighter weather coming to the south and especially the southeast. On Friday, with the remains of that weather front still there, enough of it, I think, to produce some showery bursts of rain here and there, more particularly in the north and west. Otherwise, not too bad, really, and some warm sunshine for many places back.